Hello, everyone. This is Taylor with Fighting Loneliness ASMR. Today, we're going to be talking about embracing silence. In today's day and age, it can be very difficult to find silence. The moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed, even sometimes while we're sleeping, there can be constant barrage of sound, clocks buzzing, music blaring, coffee pot beeping, so many things. In my new place in the city, you virtually can't escape background noise of cars driving on the roads, people making noise of all sorts. I even have a jackhammer lately that's been beating down on concrete nearby. But why is silence so important? I've had an experience recently in the past year and a half. I spent some time on my ranch in Arizona. On the ranch, it's miles and miles of open land. No exaggeration, literally no one. There are birds, lizards, and other things of the sort, but no humans, and really no sign of humans ever. You can find some old Indian pottery on the property, signs of life many, many years ago, but nothing of recent except for me and myself. What I learned while I was there was a very uncomfortable process of how to embrace silence. Thoughts become very loud. You're used to competing with background noise. So your thoughts become very prominent. And you notice how often you have them. After a while, you realize that there's nothing to compete with. Just the occasional bird song or squirrel or field mouse rummaging through the leaves. Nothing too challenging to compete with. And I noticed my thoughts really, really slowing down, not needing to think just for thinking's sake. And I realized the old saying, silence is a virtue, is truly a beautiful thing. Stillness is your body's reaction to silence. Stress leaving your body, a feeling of tranquility. The beauty of silence is that it simply is. And when you embrace it, you simply are. No color on the canvas, no brush strokes, just there, existing. So what are some things you can do to achieve silence and the beauty that it provides in a modern day? I think one thing that's very important, I've found to even success in a workplace is taking 5 minutes of absolute nothing, no thoughts, if possible. That can be difficult. And just be. After that, spend 10 minutes just thinking about what you want to accomplish that day. Set the goals. Like most jobs, mine never end, so I have to choose what the start and beginning is for that day. Set the goals and be comfortable setting down the pencil once you reach those goals. I think it's nice to find your special place in your house or apartment. Call it your sanctuary, if you will. Spend time there when you can. If you're feeling stressed, maybe after work, maybe journal or read something quiet, and never do anything too active in that place. Keep it as your sanctuary. Stay off your phone. Make it a special place. I think a really practical thing that you can do, as most of us drink coffee in the morning, is try having your coffee outside or in your special place doing nothing else instead of drinking it while you watch TV or while you're driving to work. And while you're driving, try turning off the radio. I think as humans we just have this desire to compete with the sound around us. So we create more sound. It's kind of funny, actually. One thing that I've learned to do while watching others, certainly not an invention of my own. If you watch Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and some other successful people, you'll find that they pause before they speak often so they can organize their thoughts. Rambling seems to be something of an epidemic, especially people that feel the need to be heard. It kind of gives perception that they're just speaking to hear their own voice. So not only does this method help you sound more intelligent, it can also just lower the overall tempo of the conversation and help create space. It can also help create a back and forth dialogue instead of dominating the conversation. If you watch my video about emotional intelligence, this would be a good way to tie in these two concepts. So, in conclusion, my experience with silence has been extremely transformative over the past year or so. And I hope you experiment with the idea yourself. I know that not all of us have a large, open space with no one around that we can enjoy. But you can take the lessons that I've learned and try to incorporate them in the modern age, which I am now having to do in my new place. Remember, you enjoy music so much because of the silence in between the notes. If it were just a cacophony of notes with no spacing, it would not be very enjoyable. So strategically placed silence that makes the music so enjoyable. It's similar with design. You'll notice white spacing truly helps create focus on areas, makes things legible. The silence, in a way, creates a legibility for your thoughts and feelings. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. I hope you embrace the silence.